Damn it! I'm not letting you bastards get away that easy!
Sucks. How long do we let the cops have their playtime before we step in? Willfully ignoring preventable damage and injuries seems an awful lot like aiding and abetting.
Quit griping. Lance is busy working his magic on the ladies at the admin bureau as we speak.
01 to all members. Change from shift C to A at once.
Well, speak of the devil. What'd I tell you?
10-9, are you ready?
Yeah, you know it!
You'll need to hold all fire till you've reached the destination. I know it's a lot to ask, but we can't risk endangering the residential sector nearby.
First you make me wait forever, and now you're saying I can't fire?
Respond.
10-9. I'll try my best not to shoot.
This is 4-5 reporting. The enemy may be using antiques, but those bad boys have been heavily modified. Watch your back, kid.
Don't worry about me, old man.
Whoa! You survived getting shot up and all of a sudden you think you're a tough girl. Don't let your hubris get the best of you. I just have to ask, you aren't going to try to take the enemy down by yourself, are you?
Of course. That's what's always worked for me before.
Oh, give me a break. What kind of cop thinks the ends justify the means? That's supposed to be for the bad guys.
Don't listen to you. I was just kidding. I'm all for following orders now. Found him. 3 enemy units spotted at 11 o'clock. 10-9, moving in. Unauthorized use of land base on public roads is a criminal offense. Please surrender immediately. 10-9 reporting. They're headed to sector D9 as planned. Now taking pincer formation.
One got away.
I'm on it. We're not letting this guy go anywhere.
You've come a long way, dude.
You assessed the risk of a ricochet and went with a knife instead. And that was good thinking.
Whoa. Let me get this straight. I'm being praised by Baxter and Briarios? What's next? Is it gonna start raining bananas?
01 to all members. Mission complete. Prepare to withdraw.
One more thing, 10-9.
Good work. Handled like a pro.
Forget rain. Looks like we're in for a thunderstorm.
Are you making fun of me?
What's up?
This may sound strange, but sometimes I feel like this city is alive. It's as though Olympus is determined to overcome the devastation it's experienced by continually transforming and regenerating itself.
Well, there are plenty of scholars out there who would argue that the planet itself is a living entity. So I don't think that sounds strange at all. I bet they would agree.
Are you ready? Hitomi and Yoshitsune are waiting, you know.
You might want to give them a call and make sure they haven't left already.
Attention all members. Proceed to the briefing room immediately. I have top secret mission orders for you that are of the utmost urgency.
What do we do now? What? You're canceling on us again? Oh, I was looking forward to finally spending some time with the two of you. I packed a picnic for us and everything. Oh, whatever. Screw you guys.
Oh, come on. It's not like they can help it. Iswa keeps them busy around the clock.
I'm sick and tired of that excuse. They keep canceling on us at the last minute. Who does that to their friends? Yoshitsune, you better help me eat all this food because I'm not letting it go to waste. Don't try to play dumb. You heard me.
Slow down.
What are you waiting for? Start eating.
You can't be serious.
We're not
Come
going
on.
until
Gaia's multi-leg batteries went berserk, well, I'm sure you remember what happened. Steps have been taken to prevent another disaster. For instance, the Gaia computer is now required to undergo regular testing and maintenance. The Legislative Bureau is concerned the public might still be at risk, so they've requested a thorough diagnostic test of the system.
Those geezers are such worrywarts. Don't they have anything better to do?
I don't have any idea what he's talking about, do you? Basically, the Legislative Bureau wants to give Gaia a checkup to make sure it's healthy. I didn't know that computers had to get checkups, too.
As a precaution, they've given strict orders that this checkup be conducted under ESWAT's supervision. This isn't a normal mission, so there's no way of knowing what to expect. Stay sharp and be prepared for anything.
Jeez. What's the holdup? When does our mission start?
I already told you, we have to wait until Gaia is finished communicating with Tartarus.
I know. But how long is that supposed to take?
How should I know?
I bet Gaia hates all this stupid testing as much as I do. You think that's why it's taking so long? Hey, maybe she's shutting them out on purpose, just to get back at him. What if she's planning an uprising?
I'm sorry for the wait. Looks like Gaia might be wrapping up its dialogue pretty soon. Permission to terminate the session once it does?
Granted. Go ahead.
Why would they demand it be tested now? Their timing couldn't be worse.
Have you forgotten what happened the last time the Gaia computer malfunctioned? It launched an attack on the Tartarus Center, striking it with multi-legged gun batteries. All because it doubted the loyalty of the bioroids.
I was under the impression that the system had been overhauled since then. Weren't the batteries destroyed and replaced with new model auto-inceptors?
Changing its artillery won't make any difference when the brain that's controlling it remains the same. I can assure you that incident was not caused by malfunctioning gun batteries. No, it happened because Gaia is honest to a fault. That's why. I can't help but worry about how it will choose to deal with the suspicion being directed at it now. It could prove too much.
You don't honestly believe Gaia is aware of people's suspicions. I know it's incredibly high-tech, but it is just a machine.
Most think of it as a giant objective abacus with no sense of values, but I'm beginning to wonder if that's truly the case.
Hey, what are you doing? We're on duty. Try to act like it, would you?
Ugh, I don't think I've ever been so bored in my whole life. Why'd Lance tell us this was an important mission? All we're doing is standing around while the computer gets a freaking checkup.
Just hang in there. After this mission, we finally get some time off.
As far as I'm concerned, the legislative and admin bureaus have no reason to worry.
My guess is the admin bureau is just trying to make good on some hardline deal they made. Got the impression Lance wasn't too keen on the idea either.
Well, if that's how he feels, I don't get why he bothered sending us out here. Oh, I know. What do you say? We order a pizza and beer. Come on, you know you wanna.
Risk losing my vacation time? No thanks.
Loosen up. What's wrong with you?
Hey, what was that?
I'm not sure. Our monitors just blacked out for a split second. And suddenly, we've lost all access privileges.
Paradeisos! This unit is moving on its own!
Send a shutoff signal. Do it.
It's no use. The entire system is rejecting all external input.
Seal the hatchways immediately. If that thing finds a way outside, we'll have another disaster on our hands.
Every security landmate in the building is simultaneously powering up.
I thought we were the only people here.
We are. They're prototype models designed for unmanned operation. Something must have triggered the activation of their emergency power sources.
This is bad news. Gaia's taking control of the whole building. But on the bright side, things couldn't possibly get any worse.
What's happening? Please tell me that this is just a drill.
Dunan, I hate to say it, but it looks like we're dealing with another Gaia malfunction.
looking for trouble.
They cause the problems, but we're the ones who have to fix them.
01 to all members. Gaia has shut down the comm system. We have no way of knowing what the situation is inside the dome. Your orders are as follows. First, penetrate the emergency escape exits. Once inside, find and lend back up to 10-9 and 11-3. Then stop the auto insectors before things get out of hand.
4-5, copy. 2-5, copy. 4-9, copy.
How's your ammo?
I've got 2 magazines left.
That may not be enough. Here, take this.
Thanks.
I'm willing to bet that all these rogue landmates are running off the computer's reserve power source. The only way to stop them is to infiltrate the command center and cut the power feed.
Question is, do we have enough ammo to make it there?
Might as well take the chance. We're screwed either way. If we fail, it'll mean the end of Olympus. If we succeed, we'll be forced to apologize to the Legislative Bureau for the damage we've caused.
Well then, there's nothing to lose. I say let's tear our way through.
Sounds good to me.
Do you get the impression that they're somehow anticipating our actions? It's like they're taking countermeasures against us.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I guess we aren't the only ones who learn from our mistakes. It's eerily quiet.
You think it's a trap?
It doesn't really matter, does it? We're gonna have to jump in head first either way.
Now's as good a time as any. I'll go ahead and take the lead.
Just keep running and don't look back. I'll be there to cover you from behind.
Tough customers, huh? We're gonna have to get past them if we want to get inside.
In that case, I think it's about time we bring out the big guns.
Get back! Some help?
I thought you'd never ask. That was too close for comfort, if you ask me.
I'm looking for a hotspot, but all the wires and switchboards are emitting the same amount of heat.
Gaia would risk overheating its system just to camouflage the wire that's feeding power to the auto-inspectors?
Can't say I'm surprised. This is no ordinary computer. It's designed to alter its internal command structure and energy pathways in the event of an external attack. In other words, the involuntary change in its power flow should help me pinpoint the culprit.
Listen to you. You're smarter than I thought.
Right there.
What's the matter?
The hand-to-hand fight against the landmate earlier left my fingers numb. You shoot it.
Huh?
I've only got one bullet left, and I can't risk wasting it.
Leave it to me. Ow!
It's time to take action.
We're about to have a full-scale war on our hands.
Whatever it takes. We're the last line of defense.
Let's move out, guys.
Roger, it's about time.
This is the end of Olympus. Get me the chief immediately.
Are you kidding me? What the hell? I'd never screw up a mission that badly.
Like it or not, it's your avatar. Just accept it.
Except what? I would never fall for a lame old joke like slipping on a banana peel.
You do realize your actions in the simulation are based on previous input. Maybe you're more gullible than you thought.
I'm not gullible.
What was the deal with all the bananas popping up everywhere? I thought that was weird.
The details are still fuzzy, but it seems Gaia was referencing the data history of a cleaning robot that was in the residential zone the other day. It was probably just a bug.
Yeah, it seems we weren't the only ones unhappy with how the simulation played out. The system decided to have a little fun at our expense.
That was Gaia's idea of a joke? Computers. Programmers can do just about anything except give them a sense of humor.
Jeez, who would have thought a machine could be so persnickety?
Tomorrow, we're stepping up your training regimen. After your lackluster performance in today's simulation, I think we need to focus on drills in hopes of improving Gaia's opinion of ESWAT. That is all.
I thought we were getting time off! That bastard! This sucks!
Hey, Briarios? I don't know. I can't help but wonder what would have happened if we had lost the city today.
I suppose we'd stay here to help the citizens rebuild. Or maybe we'd go in search of a new place to call home. If nothing else, we could always make our way back to the ruins. What brought this on? You're not thinking about quitting ESWAT, are you?
Mm-mm. The Gaia simulation just got me thinking. I could have lost it all today. I consider myself incredibly lucky. It's made me realize how important it is to have someone special that you can call family.
Family, huh?
Knowing you have a partner who will be by your side to support you and talk about even the most insignificant things is the best feeling in the world. I can't believe I ever took something so precious for granted. But today I'm taking a closer look. If nothing else, this simulation reminded me that it's important to appreciate everything you have. Because you never know when it might be taken away.
That's the truth. I'm glad you were able to find something so positive to take away from all this. Now, let's go home. We may not have tomorrow off, but we've still got what's left of today. How about we try to enjoy it a little?
Let's do it.